Summer is often associated with vacations, backyard barbecues, and time with family, but it can also be one of the most expensive times of the year. Between higher utility bills, summer activities, and back-to-school purchases, many households begin to feel the financial pressure by the middle of July. So here with a local perspective is Pierce Jordan from Gesa Credit Union. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, why does summer have so much pressure? You're a new dad, and a lot of people can relate to the budget woes and for, planning ahead. Tell us more about why that pressure feels like it's there.
Yeah, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes who really like the winter time.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, all the fun things happen in the summer.
I agree with you.
We're talking about vacations, camps, and other summer activities are all in full swing at this time. And also, utility costs usually hit their peak with AC units working harder. So what makes summer fun also makes it daunting from a financial perspective, because you have all of these expenses coming at the same time, and they're outside of your ordinary monthly budget, like rent, mortgage, car payments, etc.
Yeah, totally. So tell us more about what folks need to know about when it comes to budgets and for those who like to plan ahead.
The first thing to do is to plan early and often and take a look at your calendar and see what expenses do I have coming up. If you can see it on paper, then you can prepare and plan for it as opposed to reacting to it. Another good idea is to prepare a cash buffer for yourself. So kind of coming off of the World Cup fever here, let's take, you have a soccer camp in late August for $600. Well, put that $600 aside now, and a lot of financial institutions like Gesa Credit Union can prepare online saving buckets for you to keep that money separate, so it's there when you need it and you don't actually spend it during the rest of the summer.
Kind of like the envelope method?
Exactly, yeah. Keep it separate, out of sight, out of mind, right? And the last thing, if you are feeling a little short on money and need to dip into some extra funds, just know that high interest credit cards are not your only option. Talk to a trusted financial institution and see what other alternatives you have. This could be something as simple as adjusting your budget, dipping into savings, or looking at other financing options like a short-term personal loan, which will very likely have a lower interest rate than a credit card.
Some good advice. So if someone's watching and they're feeling that extra financial pressure this summer, where can they start?
Best place to start is see what fits within your budget. So if you're looking at vacations, for example, plan a vacation around that budget, not the other way around. And another thing to look at is just to be prepared for some of those smaller expenses that creep up. It's easy to remember the big ticket items like airfare, hotel, rental cars. Those are the things that are top of mind because they're probably the first things that you purchase. But other things like parking fees, baggage, souvenirs, meals, etc., those things can kind of creep up on you. So I'd recommend setting aside 10 to 15% on top of your budget to account for those types of things. And finally, just be flexible. Travel on off-peak days, look at driving destinations as opposed to flying. Those types of small adjustments will make a big, meaningful impact on your savings.
All right, Pierce Jordan with Gesa Credit Union. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.